0. Pause. Minus iPhone microphone. Speech off.
Well, that baking recording never happened last night. I was too busy socialising. Yeah. So I'll be doing baking, like I said yesterday. It would have either been last night, which didn't happen, or it will be at some point. It'll be at some point. Definitely at some point. Oh dear. Anyway, I'll have to think about making scones, because I haven't made scones for a long time and I'd like to try and make them from scratch. Because I've done this at Guide Dogs Queensland, at one of their cooking courses. We did scones. So I'd like to try and make it, because I know it's part of that cooking course and that I'm not doing something outside what the OT has taught me currently. I'd like to show her that I can make... Forgot to send a fucking photo to her. Oh, damn. Anyway, I'll have to make something and show her, look, I made this, and show it off to her, and yum, are you hungry yet? Tease her a little bit. You must be hungry if you're looking at this. Tease her a little. And, wow. I hate that. Your throat rat has got to my bloody throat. Oh well. I'm alright, so I don't really care. I'm just happy with how things are going with guide dogs. I got taught how to clean up properly. I mean, I'm not good. I still make mess on the floor and I still don't clean properly, but I clean up better than I used to, and I know how to organise the dishes so that I clean up one load of dishes while I'm making lunch or whatever, set up the clean dishes aside and put them away after I've eaten, because, you know, clean up the bench and all that and put the clean dishes on a clean bench, you know, and then put them all away, and then put the dirty dishes on the, wash the dirty dishes and put them on the rack. You don't just putting dirty dishes on the rack, ew. No, you wash them and you put them, clean ones, on the rack to dry. Then you don't have any dishes to do later. Yeah, and I made the most delicious club sandwich, which is in front of me ready to eat. Salami and cheese and a bit of tomato and lettuce, because guess what? The red onion went rotten. Didn't it? It went rotten. I don't know how, but it did. Went bloody rotten. I notice onions go rotten real quick. They just go rotten. They go rotten real fast. Yeah, it's just crazy. Now I've got food there from 2 days ago that I need to eat, and there's 4 containers in the fridge. Don't know why there's 4 bloody containers of stuff in the fridge. God. Starting to lose track of everything in my fridge. I can't wait to empty it all out. Oh, fuck. It's, yeah, not good. Anyway, I'm quite happy with how I'm going so far. I'm starting up with one-on-one support next week. It'll either be next week or the week after, I don't care, so long as it starts. Most likely next week. So I'm very happy about that. I have to text the support worker 2 days before the outing to say, please pick me up at the train station or meet me at the club or pick me up from home. I am allowed to get a taxi or my own way on a taxi or train to places, and the support worker can pick me up from there. So if they're meant to start at 6, I have to leave here at 5:30 and wait for them until 6. So if I say, please meet me at 6 p.m. at the starting time at home, or please meet me at 6 p.m. at the destination, then I have to be there by approximately 6. I love that arrangement, because what if I want to get in the taxi and meet the support worker somewhere? You know, that way he's not spending his time driving me anywhere. So if I have a 3-hour outing from 6 till 9, he doesn't need to spend from 6 until whatever time driving me somewhere, when he could easily wait at the destination and I can be there at 6 and we can be at that place from 6 till 9. He doesn't have to transport me anywhere, because then I'd have a 3-hour outing, but I'd only have 2.5 hours or even 2 hours at the destination, and the rest of the time would be taken up by transport. So if I can get my own way to and from places outside the support time, so he won't support me before 6 or after 9 o'clock, because I don't want his support after 9 o'clock unless it's really necessary, then we can make special arrangements. But unless that occurs, for any reason, he doesn't need to give me special support after 9 o'clock. He can just say, okay, I'm going, see you later. And he can go. And I'll tell him, look, I'm okay. I'm okay to get my own way home. I'll just ask someone to get me to the taxi. I'll be right from here. Thank you for helping me tonight and for, waiting for me earlier. I'll see you next time. Sorry. Fucking throat. At least I'm alright apart from that. I made the best club sandwich. I have everyone to thank for helping me out with all this stuff. I really do. I have everybody to thank. Um, um, I'll be going to judo on Monday night, so I think they start at 7:30ish. Jesus. God, have to ask my doctor a question tomorrow. Fuck. Damn it. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I'll have to ask the doctor a few questions tomorrow, but oh well, not a problem. I reckon I'll be right. I reckon I'll be fine. Uh, mm, um, so anyway, whatever. I'll sort myself out tomorrow, so no worries. I'll be celebrating somebody's birthday on Monday, and I'll be going to judo that night. So, damn, I won't have it. Oh, I can't say anything. Oh, it's better late than never. But I don't get my pension until next Tuesday. Fuck. I don't get my pension until next Tuesday. Damn it. Oh well. Anyway, okay, whatever. I won't say anything at the moment. Bugger. Crap. Bugger. Getting anxious about tomorrow. Doesn't need to worry at the moment. Isn't tomorrow. I'm freaking out because I know everything's bloody happening. But yeah, I can't say much about this person's birthday because I don't want to give away any clues, but I'll have to make it that the next day is better than not ever, is all I can say. Can't say anything about that. Oh, I can't say anything. Tuesday is all I can say about that. Tuesday next week is support worker, so that's, fine. Um, what else? Yeah, since getting a lot of help from Guide Dogs Queensland, I can manage better, more independently at home. It's amazing, you know. Oh well. Of course, if I must get extra support money, I will. Um, but at the moment things are okay. Um, it's bullshit how I got the red onion yesterday. It was okay and today it was rotten. Absolute bullshit. Yeah. It just started splitting open. I thought, oh, yuck. In other words, it was going mouldy. um, Crap, hey. Um, so, I think life is going to be easier. If I really have to, I can slot in another agency somewhere. But yeah, if it wasn't for Guide Dogs Queensland helping me out, I'd be fucked right now. um, Absolutely fucked. The other thing I'm excited about is I am going to be taking my name off the VA library soon, so I'll be able to visit Australia Library. So I'll be able to focus. I'll be able to focus just on using my braille display for reading. But so I just thinking, I go quiet and then I think and I'm like, crap, what am I meant to say? I'll be able to get more stuff done that I want to do. I'm hoping to God that my NDIS plan will cover this. If it won't, I can just do once a fortnight on like Tuesdays, every week Mondays, once a fortnight Tuesdays. Oh, damn. Need to stop thinking of tomorrow. Need to stop thinking of the future right now because I'm fine. Yeah, I just need to totally stop thinking of everything right now. I I really can't wait till next week. It's within the next 2 weeks that I'll be starting up with a support worker, so I can't wait. I'm actually going to check out Google Maps and check trains for Sunday night going to Zulmia. Even if I got a taxi, which would just defeat the purpose of getting the train because I'll be paying for a cab anyway, I'd have to get a taxi to to Bowen Hills and then go to Zulmia from there. Like, what's the point? Might as well go all the way to Zulmia. Anyway, I'll just change trains and that. I forgot to talk about the bloody Sporting Wheelies gym too. I'll be sorting that out next week. We've got a schedule going, but we can't guarantee We cannot guarantee the schedule to be exact. And I might have to change doctors, and I'm very, 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 very scared. I was warned about that a few months ago, and I'm like, why are you telling me now? This is very scary. I don't need to change just like that. That's never going to happen. Why do I have to be put through something that's just dreadful to me? It isn't dreadful for everyone else that's used to changing their patients, but I'm not used to changing doctors. I find it very, very friggin' dreadful. Good luck to people that are okay with it. I'm not okay with it. Good luck to anyone that thinks differently. That's fine. It works for them. Everything works differently for everybody. I'm not good with changing medical people, and I'm not okay with it. I don't like changes. I'm not comfortable with change like that. It's not something I have to accept. I'm not comfortable with it. Anyway, oh God. I don't want to have to change doctors. Might have to. Fuck. I don't want to. Damn. Fuck. Ugh. I'm just hoping to God that I can sort everything out, because I don't want to keep changing doctors. I don't want to do that. I'm like, it's horrible. I'm not willing to do that. I just don't. Anyway, whatever. We'll work that out next time I go to the doctors after tomorrow. We'll worry about that next time. Yeah, but obviously on Monday night when I come back home from judo, I'll still be awake for a while, so I'll just come here and talk to the neighbours for a while, talk to my friends for a bit, and then go to bed eventually. But yeah, otherwise I'm okay. Otherwise I'm okay. All I care about is sorting out my life without Vision Australia getting involved. They're no good. I could have always kept them for 3 hours every Thursday, but I don't want to do that. I want that time to be free, to do O&M and all sorts of other stuff like that. And I don't have a problem every single Friday saying, hey, on Tuesday, could you pick me up from home? On Tuesday, could you drop me off at this place or that place or whatever, and I'll get my own way home? Or Can you pick me up at this place instead of from at home? Can you drop me off somewhere instead of at home? I don't have an issue with that. Because then I can either spend the rest of the afternoon out or just go home. However I want to go home. I don't need support for 24 hours of the day. I just need a little bit of support during the day to do what I need to do. The rest of it's up to me. That's all I want. That is all I bloody want. Night outings, I do need help to manage night outings because it's not safe to be alone at night, and the places I go to at night, you need help when you're VI or blind, So certain things I need help with, full stop, I need help with certain things, full stop, Otherwise, I'm okay. And then if I really must get a support agency for Thursdays, I can organise getting one sorted out for Thursdays. And just say, hey, I don't have a support shift on Thursdays at the moment. I need a bit of support. I can sort them out, which will be fucking awesome. Because then I already know which days I've got free, and I know what times I'm able to do with another agency, which is amazing. I'm just fucking happy that I've got things sorted out. Just happy. Just glad that things are getting worked out. And, if I know what I'm doing already, I can ring up other companies and say, this is what I'm doing already, but I need X, Y, and Z from you guys. At least I know what direction I'm going now. If I need to ring another support agency, I know which direction I'm going. And if for some reason we can't lock in some of these times with guide dogs, I'll just do Mondays and probably Wednesdays. I'll just go from Tuesday to Wednesday and then I'll get another support agency is what I'll do. It doesn't bother me. So long as I know which direction I'm going, I know what I'll do. And Stephanie, if you're listening, we were talking about the NDIS a few weeks ago and how they need medical documentation. They've got all of that, but they just don't support what my doctors are saying. So all they support is what they want, and my doctors don't fulfil the rules and goals of the NDIS. They fulfil my goals, but not the NDIS's goals. The doctors expect too much of the NDIS, which is what I'd expect of my doctors. They expect too much, and the NDIS is like, no, we're not helping you out with what your doctors expect. It's like, well, I could then move to Melbourne, but I'm not moving because fact is I don't like moving. I'm not going to be leaving my problems behind when I move. I'll be taking them with me, and I could move next to someone who I don't like when I move. It's not all positive. everything can be positive when you think about it, but it's not in reality. So I'm not moving. I'm not planning on moving at all. I know there is one positive thing that I'd like, and that's to go, there's a street above us, so we're living sort of on a slopey landscape. So there's a street, some of the streets uphill, some of them downhill. We live on like low-lying hills and that in our city. So there's a street above us called Wilkins Street. There's east and west. I wouldn't mind living up there when a unit becomes available. Now, that doesn't mean I'll live next to someone that I like, because I don't like everybody, but it's somewhere that I'd like to live anyway. So that's okay. But I'm not just going to move to somewhere that I don't know, not guaranteeing anything. I don't live that sort of a life of moving around. I don't do that. I need to be where I know, I need to feel familiar, I need to be in familiar surroundings. I need to be somewhere that I can guarantee that I'm comfortable, you know. I'm not someone who just wants to make life changes willy-nilly and then think, oh, well, I'm uncomfortable, but it's fine. I don't live that way. I just don't. Anyway, no matter, it's fine. I'm okay where I am. It's the NDIS that's a problem, not where I'm living. Well, it's my unit's not a problem, and the area where I'm living is not a problem. It's just in some individuals, and the NDIS is a major problem. They don't think, oh yes, your medical doctors have written all these reports, that's fine. They just go, your doctors aren't doing what we want, so we're not giving you what you want. You know, like, this is how they think. Anyway, that's my bit of a rant. That is my bit of a rant. And now I'm going to think about what I want to cook and make it. I'd like to make something. I really like to do a bit of cooking. Love to actually. I think I might cook something. I know I really want to do toad in the hole, which sounds interesting enough. You know, it really does.
Minus pause. Minus iPhone microphone. Speech off.
Well, everything's getting sorted. I get to sign a service agreement. I get to sign a service agreement on Friday. Yay. So, life is getting in order. Life is getting in order. Going to have a busy week next week. So I probably won't do judo this year because they're doing 2 weeks until the end of term. There's 2 weeks until the end of the term. So there's no point in me really starting up this year. I need to start next year because it's going to be too hard to do 2 weeks of a term, and then I'll have to wait till next year to do revision when I might as well start at the start of a term and go all the way through to the end of that term and then have time off, you know, for each term break, you know. So that's what we've kind of discussed now, which is a good thing, you know. If I don't know these things, what am I meant to do, you know? It means that I start support on Tuesday next week and judo next year, every Monday night from next year onwards. So I get time to buy a gi, which is the clothing wear for the club, I get to buy a gi. I get to have plenty of practice putting it on, taking it off. I get plenty of practice taking the gi on, taking it off, everything. Because by the time I get to the club, I need to be able to take the gi off and put it on straight away without any interruptions. And it's easier if I learn now rather than wait until later. There's no point going to the club going, oh, I've never put a gi on before and it takes me 20 minutes to put on the gi and then I waste time and then I waste class time and that. If I learn at home how to put the gi on and take it off, everyone's like, how do you learn? It's like, well, you get plenty of practice outside the club. Some things have to practice in the club, some things are going to practice outside the club. This is what happens. This is what happens. Anyway, that's how it is. And I basically get to do all sorts of different things. Not wait till next term, not wait till next year to start judo, cannot wait. What else am I going to make? So much stuff. Sink here, too rotten, more dirty. Disgusting. Because people, well, some people just chuck a plate in the sink and it's full of food. Full of shit is what it is. Strange one. Yeah. I hate to go to sleep, it's so dirty. So terribly dirty. So yeah, everything is in place now and I can bloody organise what I want to do for the rest of the time. to speak to my LAC. Love to speak to my LAC, local area coordinator for the NBA, so I can organise good things with her. Could organise an awful lot of things actually if I'd bloody ring her up, if I could contact her. Oh Jesus, it'd be something, hey, it would be something. I'm gonna eat that banana because I want to eat it. Go down the road and eat the bloody thing before it breaks open and goes rotten. Yeah, I'm going to get ready to start cooking something. I know I can do it, I just get lazy and don't want to do it, but I know I can. I just have to prove to myself that I can actually do it. I won't be doing any groceries next week, I don't plan to. I want to clean out my fridge. I mean, I can buy milk, but I don't need to buy everything else next week. Maybe milk and hot chicken, bit of coleslaw. I don't need to buy a lot of stuff. What am I going to cook today? God only knows. I do not have a clue. I know I'm going to want to make scones, but I don't actually want scones. I don't actually want scones. I want biscuits, but I need the OT to show me how to set up the biscuits better, because I'm not good at that. I could make foundation biscuits mixture. I mean, that would not bother me. Caramel fingers, you don't have to put any fruit in them, you just make them without the dates and that. Just make it. I want to look in my cupboard to see if I have a sifter, because if I do not, then I know I need to get a sifter. Oh, do I have a sifter anywhere? I've got a juicer, which I rarely ever use. I've got a grater, which I rarely use. The funnel's there. Oh, I've got a funnel there. Oh no, I don't have a sifter nowhere. Oh, I don't believe I have a sifter. Thought I did have. Have to buy a new sifter. Some recipes require a sifter to sift flour. Not even there. Oh God. It's not even there. Oh damn. Get the pen down. Bend. Knees laid no sift. Next Tuesday, I need to buy a sift. Fuck. I need one. Then where am I going to put it once I've got it? I'll have to put it in this drawer here, I think. On top of all of the other shit that I've got in here. Oh, I can't do any difficult cooking until Tuesday. I could make scones, but if I get a recipe where it says, please sift flour and salt in a bowl, it's like, I don't have a sift, so I can't do it. So I need to buy a sift. I need to buy one.
Speech. Minus. Pause. Stop. Stop. Pause. Minus 40.03991 dB.
Anyway, I reckon I do not even know where I've put the sift actually. God, I've put it somewhere.
Minus 35.7126 dB. Speech off.
Might have to take everything apart, like take all my cupboards apart and find it, because, yeah. God. Okay. Where did I leave that sifter? For sifting flour. God. Ah, shit, I've left it somewhere. Dropped it or something, misplaced it. Anyway, I'm probably just going to buy a new sift. Then that'll be a problem solved. Yeah, and then I'll be right. Okay. Oh, I won't do any. I'm not going to worry about baking at this stage. I wanted to do baking, but I don't have everything I need, so. And I need to get some containers to put my flours into so that I know which is what every bloody time. Oh well. It'll get sorted. Depending on how hot it is this afternoon, I'm probably going to go for a walk. I don't know what else I'll do for the rest of the day. I don't know. Do not know. I've got art supplies there, but I've got knitting supplies, but whether I actually start knitting or art, I don't know. Do not know. Oh God, I get all these things and then I don't do anything. I've got to get started with it though. I need to get started because that way I know that that I can actually use the things that I've bought. This is how loud this fucking helicopter is. to pull my unit apart and find that damn sifter. So I'm going to do that now because I want to when I want this fucking thing to be baking. There it is. Fucking, there it is. Okay. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. Only thing is, when I open the flour, I've got to refrigerate it because I don't have a bloody container to put it into. At least I know what I'm doing because I found that bloody sifter. I found it. So, God, what thing do I want to actually do now? I don't have a large saucepan or I'd cook something from that cookbook. I would find something and cook it. Damn it. What am I going to cook? What am I going to make? I like scones, but I don't always want to make scones. I could make foundation biscuits. They sound yum. They sound yum. Problem is measuring the fucking flour when there's no container to measure it to, and you got to make sure you gently tip the flour back into the packet without contaminating it. Like, you don't want to have wet hands or the plate is dirty from other things. Like, you don't want to make the plate messy and then tip a contaminated batch of flour off the plate into the packet. You want to have a clean plate for clean flour. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to do it, eh? Just have to do it. I like the idea of foundation biscuits, yum. Or small cakes, or, you know. Foundation biscuits sounds yummy. Butter cake sounds yum too, yum. And if I make batter, how do I do fritters? I might make a 2-hour appointment to learn how to make fritters, actually. I might do that. I might learn how to make fritters. I'll make sure I've got, like, you know, cold cooked meat like corned beef or something there. And I'll bloody make sure that I've got the recipe to make batter. I know I really, really want to have a go at making foundation biscuits. I really want to do it. Yeah. I want to do it, but I'm like, I feel scared. I know I can do it, but I'm just scared. But I shouldn't be, but I am. I need to stop being fucking lazy. It's like a lazy feeling that I don't want to do anything because, what do I have to do first? What do I have to do next? You know, like, it's all too hard. It's too much for me. Oh, it's too hard. It's too much. Yeah, I know I need to pack up all those books and put them away and just do it. Put them away and send them off. Get rid of them. I don't need them. Can't wait to get my name off that friggin' library list at VA. Can't wait to get my name off. I just don't want to be part of the library anymore. Just don't want to be part of their library. Like, their books are fucking boring. I can turn my braille display on right now and spend the next 3 or 4 hours doing nothing but reading and have not a single problem with it. I don't have an issue with reading for 3 or 4 hours using my braille display. Works fine. Works fine. I don't like reading hard copy paperback books when I know I can use my braille display. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm gonna get myself off my fat sorry ass and I'm gonna start packing the books up right now. Yep, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. They don't need to be there. Right. Get rid of that. That's it. They're going. Yes. Yes, they're going. They are going. They're definitely going. I don't care if I have to drop off a load today and then, take another load back later. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm doing it. Gotta stop being lazy and do it. Oh no, where's my phone? There. Okay. Any books that I don't want? Okay, what is this book? Where Fabric of the Heavens, hey? Right, okay. It's time I just got my arse into gear and fucking sorted these books out, because I'm not going to read them anyway. I'm going to put these books over here. Yep. Putting my phone on the table. I'm going to get my life into order and pack them up. I don't care if it takes me another 2 hours to do it. What's going to happen? Yep, putting that book away. Putting that book away. Where is it? Come on, find it. Now, get it. Pick it up. back, I'm not keeping them. I'm not keeping those books. Not gonna happen. No. Don't be lazy. Now, I'm going to check what that book is. Oh yes. I don't need to, no, I'm not reading all those books. Yep, read that book. Read it. The Hobbit. Yeah, I'm going to get that next time. It's alright. It's okay, I'm going to get rid of it. I'll not be reading rail hardcover books again. I don't need them. They're crap. And there's a lot of mistakes in them. Yes. Books. Okay. We're getting rid of those books. We're getting rid of them. Yep. Okay. Yeah, they're going. They have to go. They have to go. Yep. It's absolutely going to go. I'm not keeping that fucking book. Get rid of it. Yeah, all those books are going. They are going. Yep. Definitely gone. I don't need them. I do not need them. Don't need them. No. they're out here, they're going to go. Yep. They're going. I do not want those books. I'm not reading those books. That's better. That is better. I don't want the books. I don't want them.
YouTube. Now. Stop. Button.
Do not want to know about them. Don't need to know. Don't need to know.
Stop. Button.
I don't
Stop.
have to
Button.
know. I've got my last appointment with Vision Australia tomorrow. That's just with one-on-one support. Then they're going. But yeah, apparently when you get guide dog support, you're allowed to choose other support agencies as well. So, yeah. Which is amazing, because if guide dogs can't assist with something, then you just ring up another care agency and you say, I've got support on these days, at these times, can I get something on this other time on another day? I mean, it'll be quite amazing. So there you go. Packed up all my books. They're going to be gotten rid of tomorrow. I will do better using my braille display to read. If I go to the Braille Superstore online, I can actually buy Braille books, hard copies of Braille books, to read any time. I won't have to give them back. I won't need to be concerned about having to return them at a certain time. It'll just be, hey, I'm buying them and I can keep it forever. There's even a really good cookbook which I'd really like to buy. A really nice cookbook. I'd love to have a Braille cookbook that I can rely on forever. You know? Yeah. I'd even like to try making those foundation biscuits. I might try it today. I'm a bit scared. But being scared doesn't mean I don't have to do it. It just means I feel worried and concerned that I won't do it properly. But that doesn't really mean much, does it? Especially since it's just me freaking out and maybe I'll be fine. That's how I see it. That's honestly how I see it. Otherwise, yeah, what else? I don't know. I do not know.
Stop. Button.
Anyway, that's the news I've got for now, so I will speak to you guys when I do another recording. I'll be doing baking of some kind. So, yeah, I'll let you know what I do when I get around to doing it.